Flashback in room. You mom, you look at me. Life is not all about you got a good husband and family. Is not it enough for you? They are concerned about you. You try to understand how precious life you have gotten. God and say sorry to your mother-in-law for insulting her. You what did I insult her? Mom, they spoiled my life. They are planning to make me carry someone else's child to get their high. You mom. So what? The child will be your height too. The world won't question you if you give birth to a child. See the issue from another point. This is your life. You have to live this. So do what they say. You stood shockingly. Your eyes flew uncontrollably. You understood your in-laws played the card before you talked to your parents. You could not believe your parents came up with someone words without even thinking of talking to you about it. You didn't know what to do. Should you live this life? You should tolerate these people for your lifetime. You cried, closing your face. Your mom stood with a stony expression. You left alone. You felt dejected. You didn't know what to do. You were sure that your parents won't support you as they stand for your in-laws. You couldn't believe that your parents are not understanding your feeling. This is not all about, but these people connect the dots with only. You didn't like the process of carrying someone's child. You didn't want to give the credit to your husband who doesn't deserve it. You was irritated. You has to carry a child to save your husband. Respect for the man who doesn't even know to respect a woman. You didn't like this life. You didn't like anything, but you had no choice. Neither you could go to your mother place, nor could you deny the plan of these cunning people. You had to carry the child or you should die. But why you should die? What's wrong you did, but what can you do? You just completed your 12th channel. Where could you go? Is it easy to live all alone in this world at this young age? You knew nothing. You didn't have the courage to live alone. You was brought up like this. You belong to a conservative family. You have not taught to stand alone. You felt helpless. Of course, you wanted to give birth to a child, but not this way. You has to carry someone's child for someone. You knew your husband is not the father of the child, yet you has to give his initial to the child. What a bloody life is this? You cried. No one disturbed you for the whole day. They let you think. Time skips the next day. You saw Sweetie coming. Sweetie, what are you going to do now? Your parents understood us. You have no choice. Accept the reality. You were silent. You didn't like to talk to this woman. Sweetie, I am talking. Your silence says this. Just now we got a call from the hospital. They got a eligible donor. Get yourself ready to get pregnant. Sweetie left the room. Process started. Shiv and family checked the donor school and college certificates whether he is healthy, talented and benign. They were satisfied with Taehyung performance so far. They were very much satisfied knowing that the donor was leaving Korea and going to settle down in US. They asked the doctor to start the test tube baby process. For donating sperm, Tang got the money. He had an agreement with the hospital that he should keep the secret forever. As Sunaina already told him about the agreement, he got ready to keep a secret. The very next week, he went to US, whereas Sunaina went to the UK. Though Tang went to US, he could not forget his unseen child. Taehyung signed US baby was growing in the test tube. On the other side, Steven family make you too fit to carry the child. After 3 months of healthy growth, the baby was kept in your womb. Yes, you was ready. You made up yourself ready to be a good mother to the child. You decided to dedicate your life to the child. You started ignoring Steven and his family. You stopped mingling with them. According to them, you acted like a robot. They just wanted a mission to deliver a child, right? That's what you was doing. You even stopped talking with your parents. No matter how hard they tried to console you, Steven family got fed up seeing you rigid. They didn't accept this kind of reaction from you. They thought you would accept the reality, but they struggled to accept your change. At Fitness Center, Dr. Kevin, you was taken to the hospital for a checkup. Dr. Preeti was the one who was following you up. Preeti, how are you? I'm fine, sister. Preeti, no, sister, you can call me Preeti. You, why? Preeti, don't know why I like you very much. Smile. I can't believe there is someone who could like me, said with a painful smile. Baby, don't be dejected, when you're going to know very well about your life, just to try to accept it. What do you want me to accept? I know very well the child is not my husband's. My child father is someone, then why the hell I should give the credit to my husband? A man who does not deserve to call a good husband can't be a good father. Why should he want to be a father when he could not be a good husband? I don't like anything. I feel guilty to carry someone's child instead of my husband's. I hate all of them. Preeti, Do you hate your child too? You know he is not my husband's child, but I am the one who is carrying him. He is growing with my blood and flesh. He is my child. Preeti, relax you. Don't stress yourself. Preeti instituted. I know stressing myself won't help me in any way. Preeti, it will affect you and the baby. You nodded yes. Preeti, come to check up regularly. You nodded again. You give a tough time to in-laws. They tried hard to get you into their control. That never happened. You stayed like an island. Time skips. It was used 9 months. Stephen and his family were waiting for you due date. Stephen wanted the world to know about his fatherhood. He arranged for you baby shower. People who attend the function wished and blessed Stephen. Stephen floated an extreme level of happiness and pride. That extreme level of happiness led him to a heart attack. He fell to the ground clutching his chest. You stood getting stuck. Stephen got treated but no use. He left the wall, leaving you without a dress. As Stephen died, Stephen family members didn't like to keep the child with them, especially Sweetie. She was not ready to share the property with the child who is not their heir. They decided to drop the child in an orphanage and make you their servant. You, who got to know their plan, didn't agree with them and fought with them. They threw you out of the house without even considering your 9-month pregnancy. Fortunately, Dr. Preeti came to meet you as you missed your checkup due to your husband's demise. She took you with her the very next day you delivered Taehyung to the same hospital as the test tube baby process package included delivery charges also. In the beginning, Dr. Preeti helped you. You learned basic computer codes. You worked from home to take care of Taehyung. You completed your UG course also when Taehyung started going to school. You started searching for a job and you got a job in the same which now Taehyung by. Present in car. You came out of the flashback and looked at Tang, who was driving the car, thinking about the same flashback. You sat straight. You didn't spill a single drop of tear. You was not ready to spill tears for anything. Your past struggle made your heart stony. Tang's past was different. He was thinking about his child. Don't know whether the child is he or she, whether he is the child. When he did think about it, he felt heaviness in his heart. He always searches for a child who has similarity to him. Suddenly he thought about Devin. Don't know why he always get the flash of the little boy. Maybe he look matches with his. Taehyung shrugged his thoughts off. Taehyung's parents are not only traveling in the same car, they have started traveling in the same way recently. Don't know when and how they are going to know about one another. Time skips night. Taehyung out. Taehyung room. Taehyung was lying on the bed thinking about his child. Don't know whether the child is he or she. Just assume the child is he. As of now, he must be calling someone dad. Don't know how he is, what he is doing, what he is studying. Maybe he is in the second standard as 6 years old now. Will the family be treating him as the child? Will the man be accepted as his son? No doubt the woman will be loving him as she carried him for 10 months and the process of the test tube baby is harder than the usual pregnancy. So she would be taking care of him. Taehyung was thinking about his child. After all, Taehyung got his life because of his son. Because of him, he got money to go to US. He rolled on the bed and laid on his stomach. Could he get a chance to see him ever? He just wanted to see how his son looked like. Just a curiosity if his son resembled him. He would be looking like Taehyung. No doubt, yeah, Taehyung looked exactly like him. How? Of course, a few people have the same face cut. But this much resemblance. By chance, could Taehyung be related to him? Or could their forefathers be related to one another? A study says that a child could have his same one generation procedures DNA in him. Why should not he inquire Devin about his family? So what if he doesn't get anything? He may get to know about Devin at least. After all, he liked Devin. Why didn't he come to school today? Is he alright? But why does he bother about him? He said his father is not with him. Don't know why. What about his mother? How does she take care of him? If his father is not with him, is there any other relative staying with him? No. Didn't Devin say there is no one at his house? Let's talk to him. Will Devin tell him about his family? Didn't he say his mother scolded him? If he says anything to anyone about his father, what would have happened that she is so strict with the small guy? Taehyung was analyzing Devin and his mother a lot from the time he crossed the fertility center. Don't know what you felt seeing him become rigid all of a sudden today. He didn't even impact with you in the meeting also. You will have felt awkward coming with him to the meeting. Poor girl. You came to the meeting only for him. He has to apologize to you for the weird behavior. Taehyung felt bad for you, unaware of the truth that you had been educated more than him, thinking about your bitter past. Time skips the next day outside the house. Taehyung was waiting for Taevin's school bus. That day also Taevin was sitting on the other side. Taehyung searched for Taevin openly. Taevin's busmate saw that. At bus, girl, uncle, are you searching for Taevin? Asked Taehyung. Taehyung nodded yes with a smile. Girl, he said. She turned toward Taevin. Girl, Taevin, he is searching for you, said looking at Taevin. Taehyung walked to the other side and looked at Taevin. After seeing Taehyung, Taevin could not hold himself. He smiled at Taehyung. Taehyung, did you get a seat this side today? Taevin nodded yes, blasting a smile. Taehyung, are you alright? I thought you might have fallen ill as I didn't see you yesterday. Taevin, I was sitting this side only, sir. Taevin liked his concern. Taehyung, no problem. I will check from here on whether you are sitting this side. Taevin smiled at him. Taehyung, come to my home if you get time. Taevin nodded okay, daddy. Taehyung, see you. Taevin, bye. The bus started. Taehyung stood looking at the bus, lifting his left eyebrow. Is not he overreacting? Why he is behind a little boy? He didn't know that. Meanwhile, in Yu's house, Yu's room, Yu was getting ready for the office. You peeped at your mobile screen as it ran. You smiled seeing Preeti name. You attend the call. On the phone, you, hi Preeti sister. Preeti, won't you stop calling me sister? You leave it sister, I just can't. Preeti, how is Sevin? You, he is fine. Preeti, tell me the truth, is he fine? You sang. Preeti, why not you tell him about his father you, about which father do you want me to say? Preeti, according to this wall, cutting her. I don't care about this wall, sister. I just don't. This wall didn't help me when I was helpless. It didn't give me shelter, food, anything. Then this wall has no right on me. Pity, David will get composed if he get to know his father is no more. I didn't want him to even think that man has his father's sister. Why would I give the credit to the man in which he is not related? He was selfish, self-seeker, caustic. Preeti, won't you ever tell him about Steven? Definitely I will tell him, but not now because Steven could not understand anything. I don't want him to feel bad for his demise, not even for a few seconds. That man won't deserve it. I have his photo too. I will show that to Steven for sure. Preeti, from where did you get it? When he died, they printed two photos with his birth date and death date. When they threw me out of the house, that photos was also there in my case. Preeti, you should have thrown it right away. I wanted to, but I didn't. Whenever I saw the photo, it made me frenzy to win. Preeti felt bad for you. Preeti, relax you. I just thought about Tevin. I know sister, leave my story. Tell me why did you call me? Preeti, my marriage got fixed. My God, congratulations sister. Preeti, thank you. When is the wedding? Preeti, maybe in 2 months. But why? Preeti, Om is working in Singapore. My and his parents want him to resign from the job. They don't want us to be separated after the marriage. They are right. Ask him to come to Korea, and he will definitely do it if my beautiful sister order him. Am I right? Preeti, I don't have to order him because he is ready to do that. What's my brother-in-law name? Preeti, Kunal. Miss Preeti Kunal, very nice you check it. Preeti, you and Devin are invited to my marriage. No matter when and where my marriage is going to happen. You no need to invite me. This is my sister wedding. I will invite everyone on the behalf of you, said coolly. Preeti, so sweet of you. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Preeti, what about your job? Do you want me to try for a new one? No need, sister. Our new boss has decided to continue with us. Preeti, that's great. Yeah, he seems good. Hey, that's interesting. He's an interesting character. He eats sitting with a worker in the canteen. Preeti, wow. Yes, sister, there are a lot of things about him to say. I will tell later. Preeti, yeah, you must be getting late to the office. I will call you in the night. Okay, sister, bye. You disconnected the call. Preeti signed helplessly. She wanted you to settle down in your life with a suitable man, but you never let her talk about it. Time skips at office day and cabin. Taehyung called you and was waiting in his cabin. You came in and wished him. You, good morning, sir. Taehyung, good morning. I'm sorry, you said, making you frown. You, sorry, for what, sir? Taehyung, I didn't give my attention to you in the meeting yesterday. Actually, I was disturbed my own issue, that's why. You, sir, please, you don't have to say sorry for that. Everyone has their own life and personal issues. You don't need to give explanation for your actions. You are my boss and I am your mere employee. It's my duty to follow your words to no matter whether you give attention or not. It doesn't make difference. Tiang, it does you. It definitely does. You are there for me. It's my responsibility to respect you no matter what is the situation is. I missed doing that. That's why I'm apologizing. You, sir, continue. Tiang, accept my apology. You sign. You doesn't want to extend the conversation. You know what it is. Tiang, am I really forgiven? You know what it is. Tiang, if it is true, give me your lunchbox today. You, my lunchbox? Asked unbelievably. Tiang nodded his, pressing his lips. You know, he has no one. It is very hard to eat canteen food every day. Viewed him. You nodded again, smiling and left. Tiang signed in relief. Tiang, you bought that tiffin box from your cabin and gave it to Tiang. He took it from you, smiling. Tiang, thank God you are not angry with me, he smiled. Without wasting time, he opened the box and started eating the tiffin of toast and pancake. Tiang, so tasty, he said, relishing it. You smiled seeing him eating like a kid. Tiang, you, why not you start a restaurant? He asked while eating. You, restaurant? He circled in confusion. Tiang, I will eat in your restaurant every day. No need to hesitate to ask your handmade food. He smiled various you laughed. Tiang, your dish today is amazing. Fantastic, he praised. You smiled slightly. You waited until it finished. Tiang, thank you for making me feel special by your handmade food. You, that's okay, sir. Taking your tiffin box, you left his cabin. Taehyung leaned on the seat, feeling present. This is first homemade food he ate after his college days. He ate from his friend box when he was in college, but those were not tasted like your food. It seems you cook well. He felt delighted. Time skips the next day at school bus. Taehyung met Devin as usual on the bus. That day, Devin didn't hide from Taehyung. Both were shady about smile. Taehyung, will you come here coming Sunday? Devin nodded no. Taehyung, why? Devin, Mama won't allow me to go anywhere, sir. Taehyung, then when will you come to my home? Devin nodded his head like, I don't know. Then bus left. Taehyung signed. At office Taehyung cabin. Taehyung was working in his cabin. He raised his head, hearing a knock. Taehyung coming. He saw you entering with a smile. He also smiled at you. You kept your lunchbox on his table. Taehyung lifted his brow with a smile. You, it is not necessary to be a restaurant owner to provide you food every day, I suppose, said seriously. Taehyung, thank you for showing mercy on this orphan. He said, and it pricked you. You, somehow everyone is orphan, sir. No matter how many people we have around us. People make us feel an orphan sometimes. It is better to be alone than being surrounded by fake relatives, sir. You said in one go. You didn't know. Why did you pour your feelings in front of him? Taehyung was looking at awestruck. Taehyung, I'm sorry if I hurt you. You know, sir. I just said you left the cabin. Taehyung, what happened to her? Why did she outrange people? Is she facing problems in her life because of her relatives? Doesn't she have anywhere for her help? It seems she has faced a hard time due to people. Will she tell me if I ask her about it? Just today she bought me lunch, considering me as a friend. What if she stopped talking to me if I take advantage? What if she becomes rigid toward me? Let's watch her. If time permits, I may get a chance to talk about their life and family. In your cabin, you came out of Taehyung cabin. You saw Cyrus smirking at you. Without giving heed to her, you went to your cabin. Syra came to your cabin following. Syra, what is the matter? You? A tiffin box went to boss cabin? You looked at her with a strange gaze. Syra, poor man, he would have carved for homemade food. Am I right? Without answering, you opened your file and started going through it. Syra, you never give heed to anyone and anything. Then why now? Do you want me to stop providing food to Abbas? Saira, not at all. You can surely give him, but tell me the reason. That why he's getting his special attention from you that no one gets so far. Saira, have you finished the project reference? Saira, of course, submitted to. That's good. Let me do my work. Saira, you do. Who is talking you? You. Saira, me? I will leave if you give me one answer. One word answer is enough. Why? Why are you so need to know about our boss? Are you planning to trap him? You consider her in her way. Saita, stop talking rubbish. I don't have such intention. Then why are you so interested? Don't I know? In the pretext of questioning me, you are trying to get information about our boss, right? Saira, why would I inquire about him? What question is this, Saira? Why would an unmarried woman inquire about a rich eligible bachelor? Saira, you are talking unwanted. Why? If you talk it unwanted, if I talk it is unwanted, Saira left your cabin. Dismissed. This is how Saira should be shut. Taehyung cabin. Taehyung saw you entered his cabin. He stood from his seat and came close to you. In no time, he clutched your hand and pulled you towards him, hugging you tightly. He pressed lips on yours. They shared a mind-blowing kiss, forgetting one another. Taehyung carries you back with half-closed eyes while kissing. That's when the alien knocked on the door. You got apart from him. Taehyung's bedroom. Taehyung woke up from his sleep jerking. He gulped out, finding himself on his bed. It is looked dark outside. He saw the clock and it was 4 a.m. Didn't he kiss you? Was that only a dream? He closed his eyes. It felt like he truly kissed you. He felt your nearness. He felt your body touching his. But why did he get such a dream? Why it is you? Why? Maybe you are the only one who is showing care for him. You are the only one who stood for him, who supported him. You are a lovely girl after all. How does it feel if he get you as his wife? He somewhere here that the dreams are nothing but our own wishes and fear. Dreams are all about what our heart needs. Does he want this? He smiles. Suddenly his mind got awkward with fear. Is it right to think about a girl this way? You helped him. You are concerned about him. It doesn't mean he can take advantage of you. You should not forget who he is. He is an orphan. But it seems you has no problem with it. What wrong is he want to marry you? He is not going to time pass with you though. Marrying someone is wrong or what? Let's see, where does this issue take him? Taehyung laid on the bed again. Time skips the next day. Taehyung looked usually excited. He felt like seeing you. He waited for you to come. As expected, you come to the cabin with his lunchbox. Taehyung senses something is happening in him. Good morning, sir. You kept the bag on his table. Taehyung nodded this and kept a file on the table. Taehyung, could you explain to me about this project He intentionally asked you even though he knew about the project already. He wanted to keep you with him for a while. His look towards you got changed completely. He didn't look at you ever before like he was doing now. Sure, sir. Tang tried to resist himself from thinking about the ring. He almost failed. He could not resist his poor heart. His sight fell on your thin, attractive lips. He gulped down hard, recalling how he kissed in his dream. You finished explaining about the project. Any questions, sir? Taehyung nodded no. He was about to stand from the chair. Taehyung, what do you think about dreams, From your dreams? Yeah, I had seen a dream last night. Will the dream come true? You didn't ask him about the dream because you didn't feel it matter. In which time did you see the dream? Sir, as usually early morning dreams come true. I have seen the dream early in the morning 4 o'clock. Really? Then your dream will come true. I hope it was a good one. Damn. Yes, it was a very good dream. That's nice. You stood from the chair and about to come. Taehyung, won't you wish my dream come true? You smile. You extend your hand toward him. Taehyung looked at your hand and then your face. He clenched your hand, neither so soft nor did so hard. You, I wish your dream come true, son. Taehyung, will you pray for me? You nodded, okay, thoughtfully. Taehyung, thanks. You, pleasure is mine, sir. Taehyung, mine too. He murmured, you left his cabin. Taehyung was looking at your fading figure. Within a night, his total gesture towards you got changed. A single dream changed everything between them. He supposed.